folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. Kirk, this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking downfield, it's Ortiz. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To the air, it's Ortiz. Running back has it on a screen now.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Texas, 14. Alabama, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff for the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Ortiz. He finds the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Ortiz. Defense is coming after him. He's got it in the open. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
bunch formation. Design quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They're going to run the option. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Ortiz. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position, Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently, just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Ortiz. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection, receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Scanning the field, it's Ortiz. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Ortiz. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal upcoming. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. Muscled out of bounds close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Ortiz. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Ortiz. Pressure is coming. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw.
On the move now. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
And that one's straight down the middle. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he will be stuffed for no gain. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Looking to pass. It's Ortiz.
Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Got the first down and still motoring.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's interception number 5.
When will this QB get the hook?
He can go.
He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The throw to the running back in the flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying. Things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions.
Looking to scramble.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. To pass. It's Lewis. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return. Interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense. And
he fires this throw. It is intercepted.
He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Lewis. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone, forcing to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they hand the ball off.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this third down, but he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And that will give them the lead now.
We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
It's a dart right down the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking downfield, it's Lewis. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. First down, looking for more now. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Ortiz. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sense before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You've got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Lewis. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. A 4th down completion to the running back. And he'll be brought down. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. What a catch! They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Trying to get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. To throw, it's Lewis. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. A
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And now a carry here for the fullback. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Longhorns offense is on the move now. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
The big fullback's got it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Ortiz. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Lewis. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Ortiz. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. No way to run up the middle. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Ortiz. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Man, calm, cool, and collected. No doubt. Pressure is on. He delivers. I think we're looking at overtime here.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to pass here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So here we go, fourth and short. No field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here we go, fourth and short in overtime. This offense taking a risk. Can they convert here? And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. He got it. The field goal's good. And they jump back in front.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. They feed the fullback this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
He'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can